welcome you to the third annual Technology Day. Really looks like it's going to be a wonderful event. It's a collaborative effort of media services, ITS, and CATS in terms of hosting and sponsoring this event every year. And it looks like it's getting bigger and better as we progress. So next year it's even bigger. So I want to start out first of all by saying if you still need to get some food, dessert or something, please go ahead and get that. We'll go ahead and start with the awards ceremony, but some of you may need to run back over there. I want to say special thanks to all the participating vendors, groups, and organizations that are in the Technology Fair. I think you've been over in the Grand Ballroom and out in the Alumni Lounge. We have great participation this year. As it says on the program, it's been fun to watch that grow. The first year that we started, we used about a third to a half of the Grand Ballroom. Last year we filled the Grand Ballroom, and now this year we have also moved out into the Alumni Lounge as well. And we've already reserved the Bridge Lounge for next year because we anticipate even more participation. And so it's nice to see that happening. And the people who are there are very interested in helping you and showing you things. And I hope, at least say from CAT's perspective, that if you see some things that we should be looking at for the campus, please let me know. So we'd be very excited to talk to you about that. I want to also, and all the vendors who are here, I know there are many of them here for the luncheon because we always want to invite them. Please stand up so everybody can see you. There's a lot of being here as part of our celebration. I also want to give special thanks to three people that spearheaded the Technology Fair coordination. John Luby from Media Services, John Henderson from CATS, and Clay Hopkins from ITS. So if those three people would please stand up. They really have done a very nice job this year in getting everything together, and it does take a lot of time and effort to do that. And I know a lot of departments across campus were also involved this year, and they we really appreciate their support as well. As far as also recognizing another group, I do have to do this. I really want to thank all the CATS staff who have been involved in making the preparations for this award ceremony. They're the ones who have been behind the scenes putting together the displays that you're seeing, the presentations that you'll see here in a few minutes, plus making the arrangements and preparing all those types of things, taking pictures today, going around. I know all of you did sign a release that said we could take your picture if you were here, but we plan to use those, and we plan to use those pictures in future publications. So appreciate that as well. There's several people here from CATS right now. Some of them are still down in the Grand Ballroom. Some are doing other things and preparing for this afternoon. But if all of them would please stand up, I'd really appreciate it. I am very lucky that I have a great staff and a very creative staff. I've said that many times, and I say that very sincerely. And they work very hard in doing things right in a very professional way. A person I do want to single out, though, for this year's also in terms of what was happening and preparing the luncheon and doing all those types of things and all the coordination for this event, Rhonda Brotherton. I'd like Rhonda please to stand up. She especially has spent countless hours getting things together. Even last night when we were here at about 7 o'clock, finding tablecloths and all kind of fun things like that. Sometimes you wonder. Okay, let's start with the program. We have several things that we have to get done here, and we want to do it, make sure that people who are going to be recognized have that opportunity. The program, basically what we're going to do is we have, first of all, a welcome from President Hanken. He's actually in New York today. I know he's out doing some things for the university. He couldn't be here, so we asked him if he would give all of you a welcome. So let's hear from President Hanken.
Good afternoon. My name is Lou Hanken. I am the president of Eastern Illinois University. I'm sorry I cannot be with you today, but I'm on my way to New York City to meet with alumni of this great university. I suppose it's rather appropriate that at a technology luncheon that we're using the latest technology. So as I'm flying to New York City from Chicago, it actually appears as though I'm standing here and talking to you in person. As you're well aware, there is a tremendous amount of construction that is going on the campus. One of the things that we're going to do this year is try to meet with alums and increase the endowment. We wish to increase the endowment because we know that we're going to have the finest fine arts facility in the state of Illinois. We want to increase the endowment so that we'll also have money available for the programming activities that will go on in this fine facility. We want to have the finest programming available for our students, faculty, and for the people of the state of Illinois. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate the 16 faculty members who are winning the Outstanding Technology Awards that are being offered today. My thanks to you for being the conscientious faculty members that you are. You know, I have said it many times that the university has reached a record enrollment this year, and it is because of the outstanding faculty that we have at this institution. So again, congratulations to the 16 faculty members. I'm sorry I cannot be with you, but I certainly hope that I'll be able to be here next year and meet with you. Thank you very much.
Now we have a few comments from Provost Lord.
You know, we put the president on the airplane to go out and help raise money. I get to do various greetings. This is the second time this week I've brought greetings and still have to follow the president. It's even tougher when it's in this meeting because I don't even have a chance to ask him what he's going to say. I look out at the room, it's almost hard for me to imagine. This is actually our third annual Technology Day, Technology Fair. And Mike reflected on the beginnings of this event and what it has grown to become now. I was joking with folks at the table that in a year or two we're going to have to be looking at Lance Auditorium because it's too much larger. One of the things that the NCA said to us last year when they reviewed us is that we really had a pretty good sense as an institution, as Eastern Illinois University, on who we were. We had a pretty good focus there. They gave us some suggestions and we talked about that. But I think if we were to reflect on a similar metaphor in terms of how we're doing with technology, I think I could make the same claim. I think at this point, not a number of years ago, but at this point, we have a pretty good idea of how we're using academic technology to assist with the educational process and a pretty good sense of where we're going. I think that's a real tribute to all of the folks in CADS and ITS, and media services, and to you, faculty members, in terms of maturing our using technology in the educational mission. One of the things I did at the start of this year is I tried to articulate a couple of large goals that we as an institution could look at. And because I didn't want to have too many of those out there, I didn't have one in the technology area. But if I had, it might have gone something like, Eastern Illinois University should become known as the Illinois public institution who has integrated academic technology best into its educational activities. Probably I didn't say that because I think we may already be very, very close to having accomplished that. I too want to congratulate the people who will be recognized shortly, the 16 individual faculty members, and reflect that 16 now, but that reflects just the extent of the involvement of faculty in the use of technology. So thanks to all of you, those who are going to be recognized as well as those others who have been or will be in the future. So thanks and have a great luncheon, and I look forward to congratulating the recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Lord. Okay, I think we'll go ahead with the presentation of the awards. The ceremony itself, as you know, recognizes 16 faculty members from across the campus, 4 from each of the colleges. who are being recognized for excellence in the use of technology. Primarily, I think many of them are being recognized for the technology in the classroom, but it also can be in terms of research, service, basically in terms of teaching and learning, support efforts for that. The first college that will be in line will be the Hanken College of Business and Applied Sciences. So if we could have the recipients go up to one side of the stage. I'll turn it over to Dean Diane Hoadley from the Hanken College of Business and Applied Sciences.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is always such a pleasure to have the opportunity to, of course, have lunch with everyone, as well as recognize the award recipients. Assisting me this afternoon to hand out the awards is the Associate Dean from the college, Dr. Martha Brown. Our first recipient this year is Missy Carey. Missy Carey is the Human Resource Administrator for the Department of Military Science, having served the ROTC program at EIU for almost 25 years. With the advent of instructional computer technology, Missy has volunteered to serve as the systems administrator for the department. As you can see from the program, she has implemented an online course provided by the U.S. Army to enhance our cadets' skills in basic math, science, and English. And she is busy designing the first ever EIU Military Science Department online course for delivery this spring. Thank you, Missy, for your long-standing and continuing commitment to our ROTC program and to our students here at EIU. Our next award recipient this year is Dr. Pat McAllister. Dr. McAllister is unable to be with us today as she is on sabbatical this semester, studying Native American culture in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a tough assignment, but she has for many years been using technology to overcome all kinds of challenges. She is a bona fide early adopter, and there is hardly any aspect of instructional technology that Pat has not studied, used, or written about. Her latest application has been the use of Turning Point to facilitate active feedback and interaction with her students. Accepting on behalf of Dr. McAllister today is her daughter, Ingrid. Ingrid, thank you for coming in and filling in for your mother, and extend to her our greetings and our best wishes. Our next recipient is Dr. Wafi Kwabi. You would be hard-pressed to walk through Clem Hall at any time of the day or night and not find Dr. Wafi Kwabi hard at work in the classroom, laboratory, or his office. His commitment to teaching and to using technology in that process launched the Industrial Technology major online as he developed the first online majors course. He's been an innovator and leader in adapting multiple technologies into his courses. And for that, and all of your other hard work, Wafi, we thank you very much, and most often for your example of excellence. Our final recipient this afternoon comes from the School of Business, and it's Dr. John Willems. As we look for not only innovative, but also cost-effective methods of course delivery, Dr. John Willems has answered the call for the School of Business. As the program describes, he's utilized video conferencing to deliver an MBA course simultaneously to students here on campus and up at Parkland in Champaign. There has made a significant personal investment in the use and evaluation of this technology in his teaching. His efforts should result in savings of time and dollars in the future. Thank you very much, John, for your hard work and support of the MBA program and the School of Business.
college will be the College of Education and Professional Studies. Dean Charlie Rome will be making the presentation.